What's up, guys? X Spartan 1000 here, and we're back with another Star Ocean and Divine Force walkthrough series episode. When this one, we'll be closing out the game. Finishing up the last boss in the Spire, or last two bosses in the Spire, and then I believe we should be seeing the aftermath or conclusion of the game. Shortly after this, we'll be picking up with the Leticia walkthrough, and then eventually getting to Theo's build once I get acquisition of his character, and of course before that I will show high leveled versions of all the previous character build videos that I did. More Overwatch content will be coming out. I'll be dropping more ranked videos throughout next week of me attempting to climb back into platinum because they just auto-filled me to silver. And of course December 2nd, Midnight Suns, get ready for that. There's going to be plenty of walkthrough videos for that and builds as well, and then whatever sort of tips and tricks I can pull out of that. And then arriving in early February, we'll have Hogwarts Legacy in the same format, walkthroughs and as many tutorials as I can pump out for you guys as early as I possibly can. Thank you for all the support. We are almost at 200 subscribers. This is awesome. I was always hoping we'd get here. Long-term goal will be 1,000, but 200 is definitely really nice. I remember after only starting this a little while ago, we only had about like 30 or 40 subscribers, and most of those people were people I knew. So it's crazy to think that there's a whole bunch of people now that I don't know that are tuned into the channel. So thank you guys for all the support. All the analytics and stats have been up, so appreciate it.
We're gonna have to climb our way up this tower, aren't we?
It would seem so. Let us begin. We gotta climb.
Judging by the outside, we're going to be at this a while.
We are left no choice but to press ever onward and upward.
Think we've made it halfway up yet?
I wonder the same. With my sensors cut off, I can't calculate our altitude in here.
Just gotta keep going up till there's no more up to go.
Hostile.
We all work together.
Threat neutralized.
Warning, energy levels low.
Let's get up close and personal! Step aside! Get wrecked!
Use this power to protect everyone.
Get me further this way.
So be it. Let us return whence we came. Sweet!
Proficiency acquired. My next work should exhibit my acquired mastery. I see I still have room for improvement.
All my work's starting to pay off.
Nothing so invigorating as the attainment of new knowledge.
So I stopped to mainly plug in some levels up from the characters just in case we'll need them, because we're steadily boosting Nina's damage buff that she gives us for both physical and magic. Malkia's Crush Clap is very good. It's kind of quick damage, but it's mainly for the effect. It doesn't boost the effect, but it makes it more worth it when she's spamming it out that it's doing the best damage it can do. And then for Elena, I gave her that big piece of armor. That seems like the most strongest piece you'll stumble upon without crafting. And I feel like I might as well give it to a somebody aspiring to a more defense-heavy set. And with my Raymond, I don't really have much defense. I kind of just go for insane, crazy damage for me, which is why I'm running Berserk and then spamming Abyssal Gate for the most damage possible.
We should take the rest we are given chance for.
Yeah, hopefully it helps Nina survive more. Even more than she already does, I mean.
Welcome to your new sovereign's castle. Marvelous, is it not, children of the stars?
Voltor.
Such a pity, young Gaston. So earnestly devoted to me. He offered himself up, certain his cyber mind would help center the network around its new sovereign. Alas, you have been witness to the truth.
How dare you!
His life and its conclusion are now shared upon the network. Trivial though it may be, it stands to help bring forth a new era for Scorpium, a cause for celebration.
Observing Boldor has provided insight into the problems with Scorpium evolution and integration.
Share with me your insights then. Join me. Let us foster our coming evolution together. My dear unique Duma, why do you insist on interfering with those who are willing to support my ascension?
Boldor, or Sovereign, as you call yourself now. After careful observation, we conclude your actions are unconnected to Scorpium evolution and are mere acts of conquest.
Such a biased conclusion, one that has kept all Scorpium from greatness for far too long. We must now be more proactive in our push towards evolution. Come, children of the stars. Join our Scorpium network and let us bring prosperity to the universe.
I refuse.
Ever so stubborn. But the network is rich with records of those even more resistant than yourself, all of whom chose to integrate in the end. Is that not so?
You shitting me? Him too?
His mind has not yet been fully integrated. However, his fusion runs deep into his body.
Valange! Lola awaits your return as we speak. You need not continue this.
Your words are wasted. Here stands a man integrated twicefold, fully conformed to our cause. He has chosen to aid me in our quest for a new future for Scorpium. Now, Valange, give our guests some convincing.
Nice look.
What exactly is your deal in all this?
I ventured beyond the point of no return. Nothing more. Gaston is gone. And he was not alone. The people of my homeworld, both those who integrated with Scorpium and those who refused, the people of Aster. Many have perished, and yet here I stand. I, who wish to see the planet Vir free from the clutches of Scorpium. Under the Emperor, under our Sovereign, I will one day make it so. I can work through their own network and see Vir liberated from Scorpium. Were I to stray from this path here and now, then all who have died, all their sacrifices will have been for nothing.
If you are now one with the network, then reach out and lend your ear to your fellow brethren. Don't narrow your thinking. If you don't want their lives to be in vain, then you must continue to live. Why don't you understand? Should you die here today, it will bring about no change. Not to Scorpium, and not to Vir.
Valange!
The path I take is mine, and mine alone. This is my choice to make. Tell her that for me. Tell Lola. Now draw your weapons, and spare me your words.
Hang back, I got it.
I'll show you what it means to stand by your doing.
Let's get up close and personal. Focus your attacks, people.
Taking fire!
Get wrecked!
Taking fire!
Let's get up close and personal!
Scorpium are meant as equals. Why then do you bend to the will of Fuldor?
Because his will is the righteous will of Scorpium.
Yet we all bear witness to the injustice of the Centralist cause. What is that? Can you go? Let's
Get wrecked! You haven't finished your Cybermind integration. You die here, it's over, man.
It's my end. Then let the cold embrace of death be my comfort.
How's this?
This I will work.
Everyone all right?
My time has come. Has it?
With this, at last.
Why? What consolation might I offer Lola?
This was of his own accord.
What?
He wished for his home planet of Vir to be freed from Scorpium influence. But when it became clear the masses had chosen integration, he and the others were forced to search for other means. This led them to join the Centralist cause. Their aim was to promote an evolution of Scorpium kind, which called for a secession from Vir.
Evolution through secession. Inconceivable.
Yes, impossible even. But still they placed their hopes in such a plan, clinging to the improbable, empowering themselves through integration with their foes. This, in and of itself, should be sufficient evidence that Scorpium is the future.
Damn it, Duma. Come on already, get it together. You still trying to figure out how to deal with this guy?
Initiate combat with his current form. Final verifications will follow.
Ah, great. Not sure why I ever expected a different answer.
Still you choose resistance? So be it. Such will only prove to bolster the future of Scorpium.
Incoming attack. Initiate emergency measures.
Stay sharp.
For all of my people lost by your hand!
For them I offer you my most sincere condolences. But for their sacrifices to not be put to waste, you must see that you need join us!
What a coward! Why aren't you using it to save lives?
Why must you fail to see how I stand here to lead all lives to salvation?
Why fixate on assimilation? What awaits you at the end of this journey?
As much as I wish the two of us might find the time to discuss that, I'm afraid now is no such moment.
The Virians, the Veil Empire, and you, Boldor. Seeing the shit you've caused is more than enough to make even a guy like me...
What incredible strength! It is a shame to see it wasted. Why must it be you powerful few who refuse so unmovingly to join us?
Hey, we aren't finished here!
This has been quite an informative encounter. Though I do hope you come to me with a more favorable answer when next we meet.
Duma! I thought you were working out a plan! What the hell are we supposed to do?
Elena, I request you scan for any remaining traces of life in Boldor.
No biosigns. The body appears vacant of his consciousness.
He has completed his return to his digital form. You will require my assistance for what follows. Once you are ready, gather together. We have reached a conclusion. To apprehend a Cybermind-integrated entity, we must confront them as a like format.
Buddy, your final answer is to force us to integrate?
You are correct, in part. Only in a quasi-integrated state.
Quasi...
Recall the training facilities on Parapium. As then, you will be virtually shifted into the same realm of existence. Once you enter the network, you will be able to track down the being once known as Boldor, and sever him at the source.
Did Gaston not fail to accomplish just that? What you ask is beyond most all of us.
Thus, virtually. Unlike Boldor, we will not separate the death of the body from that of the mind. This will allow us to infiltrate the network. However, should either mind or body perish, there is no return.
Is this quasi-cybermind integration something I too am capable of?
By my calculations, yes.
Where? How?
Here and now. The Spire itself has functionality similar to an integration plant. Likely in an effort to simultaneously assimilate a greater number of this planet's populace.
Okay, so our consciousness is going to be pulled out of us and uploaded onto the Scorpium network? And what the heck happens to our bodies in the meantime?
They will remain here, defenseless, limp, and unconscious.
You want us to lose consciousness here?
We are in enemy territory. Who among us would dare leave themselves defenseless in such conditions?
Princess Leticia, are you safe? Lola? Colonel, he's still... Your Highness, thank you For helping Gaston and the Colonel.
I was helpless to save them.
No, you have. Gaston may be lost to us, but the Colonel... he still lives.
Huh, really?
All this is our own doing. It was we who brought the Scorpium here, and we who left the Emperor a twisted man. Allow me to atone for our misdeeds, here and now. You will be pursuing the Emperor. I will stand watch here as you enter the network.
We are in your hands. Little Duma?
Gather together. Commencing digitalization for Scorpium Network Traversal.
Cybermind integration. Is this what everyone sees when they fuse with Scorpium? Huh. So, this is what sharing knowledge is like. Each of these streams are Scorpium's. Ours. Pull doors. Damn it. No! It's pulling me in! I can't fight it! No, wait! Stop! Damn it! I'm getting pulled into Buldor's stream!
What are you doing, Ray?
Elena!
Ray, come this way. I have located a stable area with less severe current.
All right.
Do not let go of my hand, okay?
This
appears to be the most grounded location shared between us. Were I to come here alone, it would not be as stable.
This is Vergnus, isn't it? We're in front of the office.
Standing here now stirs up memories, does it not? Of your childhood days when you were much younger. You came all the way to the office alone, so you could give your dad a birthday gift. But when you soon realized you did not know how to enter the building, you started crying. Right here.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I remember that.
When I came out and you saw me, you started crying even harder. Perhaps in relief. You have grown so much, Ray.
Only in appearance.
Oh?
Every time I ended up in a bad spot because I rushed into something without thinking, you were always there. When things went wrong, I knew I was fine as long as you were there beside me. The reason I seem so grown up is thanks to you. Deep down, though, I'm still that same snot-nosed crybaby that was standing there.
I find that thought both regretful and reassuring. I would certainly cry if you were to say you had outgrown your need for me.
I honestly can't imagine my life without you, Elena. Sorry. Was that weird?
No, not at all. I cannot fathom someone speaking kinder words to me.
Are you okay, Elena? You're acting a little different than normal.
You may be right, or perhaps entirely wrong. How exactly would you describe the normal me, Ray?
Well, I'm not sure.
Well, let's make sure we survive this, so I may explore the answer. But Ray, know that just as you find need of me, I too am in need of you.
Yeah. And you know what? We're gonna be just fine, you and I.
Yes.
My word.
Welcome to the Scorpium Network. We have entered a projection of Boldor's deep psyche.
Virtual forms. Huh. Hey, is the form I'm seeing of you real?
I, too, exist merely as data on the Scorpium network.
It feels revealing to have them looking directly at the constructs of our consciousness. Does it not?
Your consciousness is revealing? I don't get it.
Ray, please do not stare at me so directly.
Yeah, right, yeah. Sorry. I just never heard you say something like that before, you know? Couldn't help it.
If this is all a projection of Boldor's psyche, that means we're essentially inside his mind?
Uncertain, but such an understanding may prove adequate.
And should he be defeated within this space, all shall be at an end?
That is correct. You should remain cautious, however. Inside his own mind.
He is not liable to place himself at a disadvantage.
Correct.
Well, we came this far. Can't turn back now.
And as always, we will be fine.
It seems Boldor is more intricately entwined with the Scorpium network than I hypothesized.
And this disadvantages our efforts.
It will leave him with more power and influence over the other Scorpion, and will make isolating him from the network difficult.
How is it that he came to be so strongly bound?
A connection this strong reflects both his strength of will pre-integration and his tenaciousness thereafter.
Ah, strength of will, huh?
Initiating.
Which of these paths will take us where we need be?
We have no choice but to go by our instincts. The natural laws of the outside world do not seem to apply here.
Data interference detected. Data diversion identified.
What the hell is this place?
Initiate emergency protocol.
Actually, kind of windy.
Damn it!
Threat detected ahead. Neutralized. Sharing strength.
They're dead.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Send a packet!
Esther unable to continue combat.
Damn, that was rough. So now I would recommend taking that plate from Elena and putting that on yourself. And be careful about berserk usage. Which one did I have her using? I believe I had her using this. And then I had him, I was going to give this to him. It won't be that much crazier, but we'll see.
Which of these paths will take us where we need be?
We have no choice but to go by our instincts.
That's going to be a tough one, because I built him to be a glass cannon, like, super high damage dealer, so we'll see how we're supposed to get around this portion of it.
Initiate emergency protocols.
That hurts! Let's get up close and personal!
Definitely ideal if you blindside everything, and probably to save your way through it. Oh, you can, dude. They're on you. They're like, nah, you gotta get it in one go. Alright, that's fine. We'll figure something out.
Threat detected ahead.
Gotcha! Damn it! That hurts! Go all out!
Chance of engaging. Unable to continue combat.
Which of these paths will take us where we need be?
We have no choice but to go by our instincts. The natural laws of the outside world do not seem to apply.
Data interference detected. Data diversion identified.
What the hell is this place?
Threat detected ahead.
Damn it! If you oppose me, will cower in fear. Prep for engagement.
Insufficient output. Unable to continue combat.
Which of these paths will take us where we need be? We have no choice but to go by our instincts. The natural laws of the outside world.
Data interference detected. Data diversion identified.
What the hell is this place?
Threat detected ahead.
Damn it! Get wrecked!
What's on there?
Initiate emergency protocols. Warning, energy levels low.
Let's get him close and personal!
Insufficient output. Sharing strength.
Take him out!
Estuary cage.
Send the packet!
Warning, energy level low. Batting ready.
We got free reign! Divide and conquer! Get wrecked! Attack!
Chance of survival dropping. Engaging threat. Insufficient output.
Let's get up close and personal!
Warning. Energy levels low. Positional tactics in a threat detected ahead.
Stay sharp. Raymond, would you mind telling me where it was you have been? Long in the making. There's a mastery long in the making. Grist to the mill.
Initiate emergency protocol. Insufficient output. Threat neutralized. Eliminated.
Damn it!
So definitely noteworthy that Albert is in that other room to the right, because when I accidentally fell out of combat while I was mid Abyssal Gate, and then he showed up, I was like, oh, well that makes that a lot easier. Because hitting and running while having like not so great defense is not the best for those guys. Oh, we can't get back here. That's weird. Yeah, I still can't believe there's still more to the game. I thought we were going to kill Boldor at the top of this spire, and then that was it. This is really not going down easily.
Target sighted.
We must rally our strength.
Secured.
Wait! We have come back. I got this. Done! Gotcha! Let's get up close and personal!
Threat neutralized.
Enemies dead ahead! Signal fair! Arms of killing!
Destroy.
Damn it!
Wait! Enemies up ahead! See that? Well aware.
Perimeter secured.
Are you well? We should try and stick together now.
Captain Raymond, glad to find you unharmed.
Wait!
So I want to test the UI's capabilities to make JJ a tank, or sorry, a DPS. Apparently it did not save when I set up his combo. Briefly throw the damage loadout I had prepared on for him.
Most everything I can on this subject. I have learned most everything I can on this subject. I am still no nowhere near my limit.
I'd say we've seen just about everything. Better head back to that new spot that just opened up.
I see now that I ran past my teammates and made that extra hard. But for me to go this entire game on Universe mode, and that was my first game over, and it was because of me goofing off, I'll take it. And it was a 1v5, or 6. So, we'll take it.
No! How can this be? Mother! Mother, please, no!
Gerard.
Father! Why have the Semiomancers from Osirius not come?
Times are grave, my boy. They are beset by the rot, much as we are.
But she herself is Osirian!
Gerard! Even as we speak, many of our own people suffer this very same affliction. Tatiana is but one of many.
Mother...
Whose voice was that just now? Are we back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time.
Threat detected ahead.
Hands in a sprint. Get right.
Neutralized.
Single pair. Let's get up close and personal.
We must rally our strength.
Sweet.
Where had you taken off for? You had me searching.
Sweet.
There you are. It relieves me to see you all well. Good. I tire of waiting.
Oh, thank goodness! I thought I'd never see you again! It's so tough being popular. I'm better than ever.
Nothing so invigorating as the attainment of new knowledge.
Glad we all seem to have found each other again.
Let's get up close and personal!
Sweet!
Sharing strength.
This should do it.
Layers detected.
Say I've picked this place clean. Something's got to have opened up somewhere.
Oh, truly now, a newborn princess?
A child born to us late. My aides seem to have taken quite the liking to her. Perhaps more than I.
Surely it is fate. At 6 years junior to my son, they will be the same age apart as Tatiana and myself. Would you see them brought together for both our nations?
She is still yet but a babe. What kind of father offers his daughter's hand so soon after birth?
We are not only fathers, but rulers. We must strive to ensure the peace we now enjoy will last. My offer stands. Please do think on it.
If this is all deep inside his consciousness, maybe it's some kind of memory or something. Are we back where we started again? Gotta try a different way this time.
Enemies up ahead.
We all work together.
Well then, how shall we proceed?
String King. Hostile gathering strength. Line 5 Warning. Low.
Let's get up close and personal.
Activating combat protocols.
I will lead us to victory.
I will take point.
Insufficient.
Send the packet coming through. See that?
You need to try harder.
Let's get up close and personal. Gotcha. Get wrecked.
Neutralized.
Prep for engagement. Let's get up close and personal.
Destroy.
Sweet.
Doesn't seem like there's any way out from here. There must be something I'm missing.
Enemies up ahead. Get wrecked. Be free.
Blindside maneuver. Watch it stay. Secure.
We back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time. I'd say we've seen just about everything. Better head back to that new spot that just opened up.
Victory.
Take him out!
Just
Cower in fear.
Sweet!
Emergency protocol.
All out!
Festering pain.
That looks good.
right back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time.
Let's get up close and personal! And more! Get wrecked!
Deactivating combat protocols.
Target keep cool.
Hostiles eliminated.
Starting to pay off.
I see I still have room for improvement.
Focus your attacks, people! Hang in there! Go all out! Get ready! Engaging. That looks good. Let's get up close and personal! Let's get up close and personal! Get ready! Let's get up close and personal! Let's get up close and personal!
May luck be on your side!
Get ready! Let's get up close and personal!
May luck be on your side!
Get ready! How's that? Let's get up close and personal! close and personal!
Precision tactics effective.
Get wrecked! Send a packet! Go all out! Let's get up close and personal! Get wrecked! Let's get up close and personal! Get wrecked! Let's get up close and personal! Get wrecked!
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient no threats detected.
We back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time. Say we've seen just about everything. Better head back to that new spot that just opened up.
hostile.
We all work together.
I appreciate the forewarning.
That looks good.
Wait!
Say we've seen just about everything. Better head back to that new spot that just opened up.
Anyone need help?
Leave it to me. Say I've picked this place clean. Something's got to have opened up somewhere. Say I've picked this place clean. Something's got to have opened up somewhere. Remington.
This is part of a defense system built in physical apparitions from the depths of Balthor's consciousness.
What I'm hearing is, kick some butt to move on.
Let's get up close and personal! Get wrecked! I'll beat you to a pulse! Let's get up close and personal!
I am grateful. To infinity!
Volkia! Elena! I got you. Get wrecked! Let's get up close and personal!
Don't let me down!
Warning. Energy levels low.
Send a packet!
Suffer the consequences!
Get wrecked!
Taking fire!
Let's get up close and personal!
Hang in there!
You may as well be standing still! Mere cretins who cannot understand their ideals! The righteous will always prevail!
What could this be?
I know you've got some fight left in you.
I'll beat you to a pulp!
Here you go!
Get wrecked! Let's get up close and personal! Get wrecked!
I'll beat you to a pulp!
Don't even do this to me! Let's get up close and personal!
The righteous will always prevail! The more you resist, the more...
Get wrecked!
I believe I am entitled to revenge.
How's this?
Alright. To protect everyone.
Are we back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time.
Oh, thank goodness I have found you.
I got you. His power.
Scorpion.
Precisely, Your Majesty. On our homeworld, many use this power to overcome their sickness and ailments. Soon we may overcome the frailty of age itself.
Yet still, you were forced to flee here from your land, yes?
Only by those who seek to use Scorpium might for their wicked schemes. Consider, if you would, that there are countless worlds beyond this one with the same power we command. Should the peoples of these worlds move on your own, the Vale Empire will be helpless to hold them at bay.
Gaston? So this is how Bulgarian is.
Take him out!
History here.
Hang in there! Let's get up close and personal! Get wrecked!
Sit down and shut up!
Let's get up close and personal!
Get in my sight.
Let's get up close and personal! Get ready!
Wait!
Back to the wall! Let's get over! How's this?
Hostile gathering strength. Blind sight recommended.
Sharing
Hang in there! Get ashes to ashes! Let's get up close and personal!
Burn to ashes!
How's this?
Why can't you just
get wrecked?
Too slow.
Go all out!
Estuary cage.
Bastard! Ashes! Let's get up close and personal!
The fire will purge!
All my work's starting to pay off. Initiating.
Dearest Tatiana, what would you have me do? Their technology and might is unquestionable. But how do I know they speak the truth? Know they have lived as they say? Would you have grown angry with me for even offering such strangers my consideration? Or would you find their tales intriguing and urge me on? Oh, Tatiana, why did you have to leave me? Oh, I miss you so.
Falange? Please tell me he's not the real deal.
Engaging threat.
Hang in there!
Grace me!
The only way is through! Get wrecked! You can't
We are left to find Bulldor himself ahead. Make sure we are quite ready, Ray.
Don't worry, we got this. Time to finish this fight for good.
I was certain you would come.
Buldur.
Buldur. You've lost yourself in your twisted dreams of what the Scorpium might offer you. Take a good hard look at yourself now. Do you still see one of the humanoids you wanted to save?
Humanoid? Of course not. The power the Scorpium possess is divine. In joining them, I am now closer to a god than mortal.
Our kind and the Scorpium are but life by different forms. None of us living can claim ourselves gods.
And there is no need for any of you to be. My only desire is for you to join us and live your lives in a whole new world, one free of sickness and conflict. As Emperor of Vale, it is my duty to lead my people to peace. And in becoming the Scorpium's god, I can finally fulfill my duty.
Your current existence is no different from an android like myself. Constructed by humans, given life through technology, we will never be gods.
Listen to yourself. Are the gods of history not but man-made creations? Then surely you would agree that the most godlike among us now is either you or myself.
You're a paltry excuse for one. Man cloaks himself in knowledge and power taken from others and mistakes himself an idol. You are just one of many who litter the pages of our history.
Yes, correct. And even with all the technological advancements we've seen, your story is quite common.
History itself will determine my divine status. Once the whole universe is one with the Scorpium, we shall be omnipotent. We shall become God.
Well, it'll be impossible for you to become one, since we're here to make sure that never happens.
The universe needs not such a deity. If there is anything divine in this world, it is but the flame of life inside of all of us.
Mortal life has always feared the unknown. A fear of the divine is only natural.
Yet fear you will not find in us, nor a thought spared for the desecration you speak of.
No god saved me. My salvation is owed to the Scorpium, who gave me this form. They are nestled beside my own soul in this mortal shell. Try as you may, you can never replace them.
We're not going to get anywhere arguing about this. Are we, Buldur?
At last, a sentiment I find agreement with.
As mortals, we stand more powerful than the god you claim to be.
Princess Leticia, it is precisely that fiery spirit of yours which Scorpium so desperately needs. Join me, my new daughter.
Detecting incoming attack.
Time has come for you to learn your place. Behold, the infinite power of a god! The Scorpium way is to seek the evolution of all life through integration. Why then do you inhibit us so?
There was never a need for a single transform. Neither were integration nor assimilation any more than one of countless possibilities.
You, a probe meant to find those suited to join us, would now deny our very way.
Correct. I have determined for change in Scorpium ideology is necessary. An evolution of thought, rather than form.
You too would see the birth of an... all-new Scorpium. Then we are at a standstill, harboring visions wholly incompatible. Let us see the network chooses for itself. Your lack of resolve disappointing. You lack the power your words would suggest. You are no match for your new god. Watch now! Behold my might! I have surpassed all you have ever known! The universe itself shall evolve through total integration. Yes, this is how it must be! Do not disappoint me further!
You must remain determined and A hardened resolve itself brings power to you.
You say that like it's easy. It's not like we can just wield sheer will like a sword and stab him.
A battle in this digital realm essentially equates to the use of data traffic to overwhelm your opponent. For organic life forms like yourselves, it may be best to think of this as what you call willpower or resolve.
Mind against mind. Heart against heart. Your refusal to accept Golden as God is your weapon against him.
Come now! Join us, my children!
I alone have the knowledge of power saved because of illness! I don't need you interfering!
Each of us. Must find within ourselves the strength to defend that which we cherish.
You and I are disparate beings. I cannot stand your presumption to speak in my place.
Never have I relied on the power of the divine. My well-being will forever be delivered by mine own hand.
Gods are a norm, but are not an existence. We humanoids unfortunately cause war and strife, but we too are the ones who bring peace and order.
All life is plagued by transgressions of the past, but we push on. Stronger for it, we build our own future.
By my hand, this world stands strong, full of those I love.
The work I do sustains and unites the lives of all the people across the stars. Here you go. Let's get up close and personal. Hang in there. Get wrecked. How much suffering can you endure? Let's get up close and personal. Will cower in fear.
Preposterous! What could you lowly mortals ever hope to do? With my power as a god, I could bring endless bliss to all life in this world, to all life in the universe. With such power, I will not, must not be beat.
You are Buldur Il-Vale. Man, not God.
I am.
How could one possibly know happiness in a world without sorrow to temper it? A world forged from single-minded devotion is ultimately the same as one empty of all.
No! Stop that! Stare not at me with those eyes, mortal!
Baldur!
I will not be eradicated. I cannot be! I alone am destined to be your new god and leader!
Behind me, now.
Enough! No more of this! I will not be defeated here! I refuse!
What's going on?
Baldur's will endures and refuses to be erased. Should he continue to resist in this way, this virtual realm will be obliterated with all in it.
Baldur! Cease this at once! The battle is over!
Words are useless. I will do what is needed.
Please, no! My universe yet needs me!
Here we part.
What?
No!
I am unable to maintain your consciousness in this space any longer. With what power I have left, I will see you return safely.
But what's gonna happen to you?
You possess the potential to both understand the Scorpium and guide them to an enlightened future. Through you, may the seeds of all evolutionary paths for life be sown. I place my faith in you.
Understood. Rest assured.
Ray, at your side, I found faith in the future coexistence between Scorpium and organic life. I thank you.
Duma! No!
My investigation is at its end.
Is it all over now?
I'm inclined to believe it only just begins.
I would agree.
Thank you, Duma.
We are to be a protectorate, then?
Yes. As I mentioned before, Aster IV's prolonged contact with more advanced civilizations categorized it as a protectorate of the Pangalactic Federation.
Are we to be subjected to surveillance by an ambassador?
No, nothing quite as direct as that. Aster will remain under observation to prevent any unnecessary interaction with advanced civilizations until it reaches a certain threshold.
Pretty imperious, aren't you? Was that not where the Federation's faults originally lie?
Yes, some things are hard to change. And though it might not exactly be compensation, all of you, who have been subject to intense intervention, now have the option to travel to any Federation system to live or study.
Studying on a different planet. I must say, I don't hate the thought. Right?
Agreed. But I must refuse. I vowed to attend to tasks on this planet using mine own strength. I've had lesson enough as to the consequences of progression that was acquired through the power of others.
That's true. If I studied medical science at such an advanced level, I'm pretty sure I could save lives all across the universe. But first and foremost, I want to treat the suffering people of this world with my own hands and using our own techniques.
Our journey into the stars must be one born of our own volition. Only then will we find ourselves on equal ground with you and yours.
I see. You know, you're probably right.
Does the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact restrict us from assembling together like this? Is this the last time we'll ever see one another?
Well, I can't speak for Marielle, but Elena and I aren't bound by Federation laws. We can come and go whenever we want.
Vir will play a critical role in the Federation's investigation of the Scorpium for sure. Which means there will be times when we will need to contact Colonel Valange and Lieutenant Lola here on Aster. Which should mean that I can see all of you again, so long as I avoid contact with anyone else.
That is news I am relieved to hear. Gathering together is the best way for me to share in the experiences of my non-Scorpion companions.
Yeah, I mean, if it were up to me, I'd set up a branch of Lawrence Logistics right here in Osarius, and that would let us see as much or as little of each other as we could ever want.
Now is a time for restraint. Surely, the events here have opened your eyes to the importance of the Federation's Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact.
Yeah, I get it. But come on, you gotta at least see how hard that is on a personal level. Don't be so uptight.
I say this with respect to the positions of both Elena and Marielle. But, from my own view, I fail to find fault in Raymond's suggestion.
Wow, Albie. Can't say I expected that coming from you.
Spare me. I simply speak for us all.
I wonder if my ancestors also felt the same way long ago.
Worry not. We have a tendency to be fine, after all.
You know, you're a lot more carefree now than you were before.
For that, I know who to thank.
Oh my, who could that be? Did we have someone irresponsible like that around?
Oh yes. At hand, I might say.
Oh yeah? Well... we both got jobs to do, right?
More than I care for, indeed.
If only some god would show up and free us all from the burdens of work life so we could just kick back and have fun.
Says the man bound to place his burdens on the shoulders of poor Chloe and Elena.
Hey, I've become crazy capable after all this. I'm sure they feel like they can just relax and enjoy the ride.
You are free to believe whatever you want.
Ray?
Okay, let's leave it at that.
Ray, this is the Aldous. We're now in geostationary orbit.
Copy that. Yep, best get going before this turns into another pick-on Ray fest.
It does seem about time.
This is Raymond for the Aldous. Commence transfer.
.583. An unprecedented crisis for the Pangalactic Federation was resolved with the cooperation of the planets Verguld and Aster IV. However, the corruption which plagued the highest levels of Federation leadership continues to leave its mark on the organization. amidst growing calls from Federation captains. My grandfather, Emerson T. Kenny, was assigned as interim commander of the Federation fleet. A retired military man, he refused at first, but after much pushback, he took the reins to lead the Federation from its worst crisis yet. Through these troubled events, I've come to question the Federation's purpose in this galaxy, as well as my own function as one of its officers. But I choose to believe that its cause is still just. We must ensure a future of peace. Pan-Galactic Federation Lieutenant Mariel L. Kenny.
The events that unfolded spanned numerous star systems. Though their sovereign was defeated, remnants of the centralist Scorpium and their invasive measures still remained. Those among the Pan-Galactic Federation who aligned with the Scorpium cause were on the run, but still retained their influence. To combat both these foes, my partner Elena, armed with data saved from Duma's survey, helped us hit the Scorpium network from their own colony. Duma's experiences and noble ideology had a profound impact on the network, and saw the remaining Centralists quickly weakened. And while everything might still be far from wrapped up, it shouldn't be too long now until the Scorpium find themselves on the right track. My hope now is that the Pan-Galactic Federation might find its way too. Captain of the Lawrence logistics ship the Aldous, Raymond Lawrence.
Well, I don't know whose ending I got. I'm curious if it was that private action I got before we had to find everyone. But that would be weird if it was true, because I got Elena's and I only ever did 2 private actions with her. That one that happened and one other one. So, I don't really know how the endings work. But all in all, I thought this was a solid installment in the Star Ocean series. I hope it will lead to more games in the future. I really enjoyed this one from the combat standpoint and the plot points of the story, so we'll definitely be doing multiple playthroughs of this one. It was really good. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this walkthrough series. I'm going to be doing plenty more no commentary, for the most part no commentary series walkthroughs, as well as more single player games released, whether it be RPG or something in the format of like a superhero game, or you know, whatever ends up coming out. If you're ever curious about what else we're going to be streaming, go to xbarton1000 on YouTube, check the about section, and it'll show the list of games that I'm planning on streaming, and that'll be as soon as they release, and then the ones I'm currently streaming. And for the games that I already complete the walkthrough series for, I will try to find ways to keep creating content for them after that. So things will change and have a little bit of an ebb and flow to them, but content will still come out for those games. So, yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll let these credits roll and see if there's anything else towards the ending, because I'm not really sure how the endings and all of that works.
Yeah, sorry for the holdup.
Raymond, you're late and it ain't fashionable. The big shots have all been seated for at least an hour now. You're meeting with the Federation emissary. Take this a little more seriously.
It's not like any of this is on the books anyway, right? Got news for you. The planet Oria's not gonna join the Federation. I'm guessing this is all just so they can tell Verguld to back off without rocking the boat. Which means there's no point in taking all this stuff they set up that seriously. So I figured I'd keep them waiting in anticipation.
You ass. You're really using that as an excuse for running late?
Too much, Dad? Be honest.
Doesn't matter either way. You were always gonna get put before the firing squad in these negotiations from the get-go. Don't worry about it. Me and your brother will do whatever we can on our end to make you look good. So, if you say showing up late was part of the plan, then part of the plan it is. Sound good?
Sounds good. The Federation's too big to just change overnight, even after, you know, all that happened out there. But I'd say this has made it plain and clear that they ain't in charge of the universe. I mean, they don't get to call all the shots out here anymore. And this here is just one of the ways we're gonna teach them that lesson.
Say as much from the start, then. You stress me out way too much.
Sorry, man. Today, the Lawrence family is about to save another planet from the dirty hands of the feds.